Good morning, everyone, and especially first-year students. Hello, hope you are fine. This morning, I'm going to explain to you a new activity, which is a reading activity. But to do that, we need to write near pod on the bar here. Then you click on the first website. And here, you go to the students corner here. You have a code. This time the code is AVTLU. Don't worry, I'll write this in your classroom so you'll find it very easily. And then you join. Here you are asked to write your name. I have already mine here. And then you join the session, meaning the lesson. We are going to work on a tale, the tale of Benjamin Bunny. Who is Benjamin Bunny? Benjamin Bunny is Peter Rabbit's cousin. Maybe some of you is familiar with Peter. And Peter is a very naughty, but also very sweet little rabbit. And Benjamin is very similar to him. He's quite a scoundrel, but is also very sweet. And these two rabbits come from the imagination of a great British writer whose name is Beatrix Potter. But let's get started. So the first activity you have is match picture with the right word. For example, here you have garden, and then here is the picture of a garden. And you see, you get the green squares, so it is correct. For example, road, and if you click on flowers, then it's not correct and you get red squares, and so on. There are other two activities just like this, matching the words, and this activity is useful for you to understand the words that you will find in the tale. So you will understand it a little bit better. After that, there is a slightly more difficult activity, which is on verbs. Here are some verbs and their definition. For example, you have to prick. Prick, it means to make ears stand erect, and you use it with animals. It's like when a dog has his ears like this. Or, for example, to whisper, which is to speak very, very quietly. Or to stop, then you stop, you don't do anything else, and so on. After having read this, again you have a matching exercise. You match the verb with the definition. And now we are ready to start. We are ready to start reading and listening. So you can read it, but if you want to, you can even listen to the story being read. So you press the button play and listen.
One morning, a little rabbit sat on a bank. He pricked his ears and listened to the prick.
Okay, so you go on like this until the end of the presentation. This is the first part. It was a bit too long, so I needed to split it in two. If you go back to Nearpod, again, you need to put a different code, which you will have in classroom. Don't worry, you'll have it. And the code is BPGCY. You join it. Again, you'll be asked to write your name and join the session. Here is the second part, and you keep on reading and listening. Some pages, but meanwhile, Peter and Benjamin really have very nice adventures. A little bit scary maybe, but very nice. And when you finish reading it, you have a quiz. So you are asked some questions Well, who does Benjamin Bunny sees coming down the road at the beginning of the story? So, Mr. and Mrs. McGregor, I give the answer to you, and then you go on, and so on. So you go on until the end of the quiz. And this is pretty much it. There will be other activities coming, but I'll tell you about them next time. So now, enjoy reading and listening this cute story about very sweet rabbits. Bye guys, see you soon.